Alright, so the IPL auction happened about 2 months ago, so now it's time to rank every single team based on their best 11. And at number 10, it really should not be a surprise that the Lucknow Super Giants are here. And I decided to put the Lucknow Super Giants at number 10 because they lack true quality openers like some other teams. Like I decided to put Mitchell Marsh and Aiden Mockram at the opener spot, mainly because they have a lot of experience, and experience could bring a good first wicket partnership as well as put some good runs in the power play. But besides that, the middle order is really good. They have likes of Nicholas Puran, Rishabh Pant, even David Miller in there. But another reason why this team is at 10 is because of their bowling. And what I mean is that there's no true actual quality in that bowling attack. Kind of like how Mumbai Indians have Jasprit Bumrah, Gujarat Titans have Rashid Khan, Delhi Capitals have Mitchell Stark. Like, there's no one in that bowling attack who really stands out. At number 9, however, this may be a little bit arguable, but it's gotta be the RCB or Royal Challengers Bengaluru. Now their opening 3 is outstanding. I have no problem with that. Really same as their fast bowling talent. They have Josh Hazelwood, Bhuvaneshwar Kumar. But what really lacks in this team is the middle order. There's literally no one in that team that really knows how to hit, kind of like how the Sunrisers Hyderabad have Klasan, Chennai Super Kings have Shivam Dubey, LSG have Nicholas Puran, kind of like that. And some of those players also in the middle order are pretty inconsistent, like for example Tim David. But at number 8 now, we have the Rajasthan Royals. The reason I have them at number 8 is because their team is way too questionable. And what I mean by that is that players like Hasaranga have not played in years, and that can deeply impact their team. As well as Madhwal not playing for a couple years, and the replacement of Josh Butler for Nitish Rana may turn out to be a little bit costly. Overall, I'd say their batting is actually pretty good. The part that really can let down this team is the bowling, especially with Hasaranga and Madhwal not really playing for the past couple years. At number 7, however, it's gonna be the Punjab Kings. Now, don't get me wrong, their 1 through 4 order is really good. I have no problem with that, with Prabh Simran Singh, Wadehra, Shashank Singh, and Shreyas Iyer. And they also have a lot of options at the bowling attack, which also doesn't really concern me. But what does concern is the middle overs inconsistency, specifically Marcus Stoinis, Glenn Maxwell, and Marco Jansen. Glenn Maxwell had a pretty stinky IPL last year, and Marcus Stoinis was also pretty inconsistent. He could either put up like a 50 or get out in the first 10 bowls. Now, but at number 6, I really can't put this team any higher. It's got to be the Delhi Capitals. Their bowling attack is probably the best in this tournament, which means the fault is literally on the batters. Now, I'm not saying that any of these batters are really bad, but I'm saying players like KL Rahul may struggle to put up a lot of runs as an opener. And that could really cost this team, especially when you realize that a lot of these players on the batting are pretty new to the IPL. Now from number 5 and onwards, this is when it really starts to get tricky. Also, make sure you're leaving your rankings in the comments down below. But now at number 5, I had to take the Gujarat Titans here. You really never know how Shubman Gill is gonna do, but besides that, I think that their batting depth isn't that strong enough. Once they really get past the 5th batter, then it really starts getting to the spin bowlers. And besides Rashid Khan, the spin bowlers aren't the greatest at batting on this team. But don't get me wrong, if this team was placed in any other year in the IPL, they would have definitely made the playoffs. But this year, there's just so many stacked teams because there's so many good players in the IPL. But unfortunately, one team had to miss the cut, and that was unfortunately the Gujarat Titans. But now at the 4th spot, I'm going to take the Mumbai Indians for really 2 reasons. Number 1 is because their wicketkeeper's position lacks true talent. It was either Robin Mins or Ryan Rickleton. And I chose Ryan Rickleton because he has a lot more experience and he's on the South African cricket team. But other than that, this team is extremely talented and they definitely will go a lot longer than just the 4th spot, and especially in the playoffs. They'll at least be a top 3 team come May. Especially with that bowling talent, man. They have Deepak Chahar, Jasprit Bumrah, and even Trent Bolt. And on the batting side, it doesn't stop there. They have Hardik Pandya, Talik Verma, and even Suryakumar Yadav. And don't forget about Rohit Sharma. But now in the number 3 spot, it really came down to 2 teams in my opinion. But I think it's going to be the Kolkata Knight Riders. Now, reason one I have them in this number 3 spot rather than the number 2 spot is mainly because of some potential inconsistency, especially with Andrich Nortje. But that's really it. Otherwise, this team is just outstandingly good, especially in the middle overs. They have some heavy hitters like Andre Russell and Ramandeep Singh. But at number 2 now, it's going to be the Chennai Super Kings. In the top 3 order, the duo finally unites again. The duo that won Chennai Super Kings the IPL trophy 2 years ago has reunited. Gaikwad and Conway, as well as an experienced Tripathi in there at number 3. And then at the middle overs, they have a lot of players that know how to make runs, and they actually do have a decent amount of bowlers on this team, with a total of 6, 3 spin and 3 fast. Now in the Chennai Super Kings team, they don't really have like any flaws in this team, but the reason why they aren't one is because they don't have the talent like the number 1 team, and that is the Sunrisers Hyderabad right here. I mean, their bowling is really just it right there. They have Pat Cummins, Mohammad Shami, and even Harsha Patel, who led the league in wickets last year. And then don't get me started with the batting. They have Abhishek Sharma and Travis Head for starters. Also Hendrik Klassen. Those 3 are easily putting up an average of 150 runs a game, and that is what is going to guide this team to victory. If you guys enjoyed this video, stay tuned for more IPL videos in the IPL season, and like always, please make sure you're subscribed. It really helps. Alright, bye bye.